We were getting ready for an important sales meeting, and I had a lot of deadlines that day. And one of the sales managers had come into my office and said a plane just hit a building in New York. And so they had moved the TV into the conference room, and we went up to the conference room to see what was going on TV. And as we're watching the news report for it, we actually saw the second plane hit the building, and it was really strange.
My name is Katie Bourne. I teach at Sachse, obviously biology and AP Environmental Science. And during 9/11, I was teaching sophomores biology in North Carolina. I'm originally from New York State, so it was very, very difficult for us to watch. When the first tower was hit, a teacher came to my room where we were able to turn on the news, and we were watching when the second tower was hit. That was really difficult to be with a bunch of sophomores at the time, and started having tons of questions coming in. Students who had parents who were on planes at the time, getting very, very upset and having to leave the room. We're a military family, so it hits home because we also know people who were killed in the Twin Towers when they fell. My husband actually joined the Marine Corps from college because of the terrorist attack that happened on 9/11. So for us, we take this day with a lot of reverence and a lot of remembrance.
And, it's been asked is where was I on 9/11? And I was in the Air Force prior to 9/11, had separated, and I was doing contract computer work, was at the office in between contracts, and we had offices all over the country, and people started saying, hey, I just talked to our New York office, and a plane hit the trade tower. So, of course, a chill went down our spines. We turned on the small TV we had, and we were watching live when the second plane hit. And I can just remember thinking, and I get chills every time, that somebody did this.
Good morning, Mustangs. Welcome back to Mustang Report. Hey, Caitlin, you know I seen a new teacher today?
Well, there's more than just one.
Oh, let's go hear about more of them.
What's up, Sachse? I'm here with Mr. Doyle, the new theater teacher. So, Mr. Doyle, what was your previous job?
Well, I was at Lovejoy High School, where I taught technical theater arts, and I was at McKinney North High School, where I taught theater arts and technical theater arts, and before that I was at Lakeview Centennial High School in Garland ISD, where I taught theater arts.
And what are the shows that you're directing this year?
Well, I'm not sure what show I'm personally directing, but I know that the Sachse Mustang Theater is doing a number of shows, including a student-directed play festival, a children's show, and Peter and the Starcatcher, as well as The Wedding Singer, which is our musical.
And what excites you most about teaching at Sachse High School?
Well, it's exciting for me to be back in Garland ISD. I went to Rowlett High School and taught at Lakeview, as I mentioned before, so I'm really excited to be back in the district that I grew up in and then I kind of learned to teach in. So it's a lot of fun, and I've known Ms. Rotan and Mr. Murdoch for a long time, so I feel like I'm getting to teach theater with my best friends.
Off to sports to the T-Square.
So the season's already been started. How has it been going so far?
So far we've been doing pretty well. We've had a couple tournaments in Byron Nelson and a Garland tournament. We won the Garland tournament and got some good competition, but the season's been going pretty well and it's only going to keep going and getting better.
What is like the biggest pains that you have to deal with as a volleyball player?
Well, you get physical pain, which is like just soreness and everything, but you also like have like time management, and that's also like really hard on like your sleep schedule, your body, and just like your overall living.
What do you want to give like advice to freshman volleyball players? What do you want them to like keep on going by?
Don't give up. You're gonna want to, like the end of your freshman year, but just don't do it. It's not really worth it. Volleyball is gonna keep you happy, and it's gonna keep you motivated and pushing and to keep on going up, you know?
What made y'all want to join volleyball in the first place?
It's really fun. I like it. I love like playing games. I grew up playing sports, so it was just something that I liked, and I just started playing. So
what makes your experience playing volleyball here at Sachse different than anywhere else you played?
I think we're a lot closer than like just like a regular club team, because we spend like all day at school together, and then we stay practicing until like 5, and we're just like really close, and it's like a bunch of different age like groups, so you make more friends.
Yeah, we're around each other all the time, so like the stuff that you wouldn't really experience with like a club team who you only see twice a week, we have a whole lot more like experiences together. Yeah.
So describe your experience like on game day. Like what gets you pumped? How's the atmosphere?
Definitely our coach. She likes to play an Eminem song.
Lose yourself.
Yeah, Lose Yourself. She plays that song, and we don't really get it, but it makes her hype, so we just gotta go with it.
And then we also play like a lot of fun competitive drills. So we do like threes and fives, which is like a back row drill, and we try to like hit at each other and tip on each other and see if we can get it. It's a lot of fun though. So.
All right, thank you. We appreciate it.
If you want to know a way to throw pies in your teacher's face, here's more information with Brayden.
Hey Sachse, I'm Brayden Luttrell.
And I'm Vanessa Konkova.
And we're going to talk about the fundraisers today. We got 4 of them coming up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Support your senior class in 2019 by coming out to Chili's at Firewheel from 5 to 9 p.m. on September 17th.
Next we got a Swingsters fundraiser on Tuesday, September 18th in Rockwall at Joe Willie's.
There will also be another fundraiser on September 19th at Hooligans at Firewheel for senior scholarships.
Lastly, we have a fundraiser for the class of 2020, Monday, September 24th at Texas Roadhouse from 4 to 10. Tell your server when you're there that you're from Sachse High School and you're here to support that specific fundraiser. Thanks, Sachse.
We're with Andrew Benatti, our director, and we're going to know, can you name all continents?
Africa, North America, South America, Asia, India, and Alaska. And Australia? India's wrong? Let's move on to the next question.
Who discovered America?
Is Christopher Columbus, and then is some Viking.
State when the Declaration of Independence was formed?
July 4th, 1777.
1776. Oh, we got you there. Okay, we're here with Miss Murren. We're here to know, can you name all continents?
Yeah. There's North America, and there's South America, there's Asia, Antarctica, there's Europe, there's Australia, and Africa.
Nice. Who discovered America?
I did. And when I didn't, Christopher Columbus did.
Let's move on to the next question.
When was the Declaration of Independence signed?
1776.
Nice. Okay.
One Mustang's wrong.
We live in Texas and it's very bipolar. Let's go see what Gerardo has to say about weather.
I have a homecoming game this Friday at 7 p.m. at Williams Stadium against the Plano East. On that day, the highs will be in the upper 80s and the lows in the lower 70s. So it's going to be a perfect day to be outside and everything. And for the rest of your weekend, it's going to be a total washout. So prepare to have a raincoat with you, or maybe an umbrella, because the highs will be in the upper 80s and the lows in the lower 70s.
Homecoming is tomorrow, which means we have to go through all the dress code policies. The Knights at the table have decided that dresses cannot be more than 3 inches above the knee, even if you are wearing leggings. Dresses must not be extremely low cut in the front or back. Your sides must be covered. Dresses must not be extremely form-fitting. If the dress has sheer material, make sure there is something underneath that we cannot see through. If you wear any of the following, you are out of dress code. 2-piece formal gown, pants and top where midriff is showing, dresses with revealing cutouts, see-through gowns, shorts, or torn clothing. If you are in violation of any of these, you will be sent home. Boys, you have several less restrictions than girls. You are encouraged to wear a sport coat or a suit. If you do not wear one of those, you at least have to wear a nice dress-up shirt, slacks, and a nice pair of shoes. You must be wearing a tie or a bow tie. No torn or ripped clothing will be permitted. If you have any questions about what you will be wearing is out of dress code, make sure you talk to one of the APs today. If you show up to the dance out of dress code, you will be sent home with no refund. If you become out of dress code at any time during the dance, you will be sent home without a refund.
See you next week, Sachse.